Yo, what is going on, you guys? So today I'm bringing guys a brand new sports cards video. Now in today's video, I'm going to go in depth about Gary Vaynerchuk's sports card invest strategy, how he finds underpriced players, and really go a lot more in depth than my first video because I did get a lot of feedback on that. But without further ado, before we get into it, I do want to say, as you guys know, I do have my Sports Card Invest membership program. I am at Sports Card Invest on Instagram, and basically every single week, I do release weekly reports of 10 cards I believe will go up that week, 10 cards I believe should be sold that week, and 3 long-term underground NBA investments that I believe you guys should invest in. So if you guys are interested in basically knowing everything I buy, where I buy it, and how much I pay, and all that type of things, and you guys would be able to ask any questions you guys, personal questions you guys want to me, go ahead and message me on Instagram at SportsCardInvest. It is $6.99 for the month or $40 for the year, but if you guys mention that you are from YouTube, I'm doing a special promotion where it is $5 for the month or $35 for the year. So go ahead and let me know if you guys are interested. Without further ado, we're going to hop right into the video. So basically, how Gary V has, I guess, turned $100 into thousands of dollars. His investments have definitely skyrocketed. If you look at, I guess, prices he was talking a few months ago, they're definitely, prices have gone through the roof on most of the cards he owns. And obviously, we all know he has a big audience that is gonna naturally drive up his card prices. But I guess depending on what he wants to invest in. So basically, his first kind of strategy I've noticed is how he invests in older but underpriced players. He was buying Shaq, number 362 tops, PSA 10s, when they were about $40. Now they're close to around $400 for a PSA 10. Now how he, I guess, could go about that and find Shaq is most likely just knowing his knowledge that Shaq is a cultural phenom. His cards should not be that cheap. And how to, I guess, find that for future players. What I've kind of been doing recently is looking at a lot of lists of, I guess, top 100 NBA players of all time, people who have really solidified their legacy and are not, going for the prices they should be. One of the guys I was into a while ago was Tim Duncan, because he was, on a Bleacher Report's, I believe, top 10 players of all time. And his Topps Chrome rookie PSA 10s were going for around $200-300 at the time. And obviously now they're going for quite a bit more. I have made some good money on that. They're going for around $500-600, I believe. Actually, maybe even more. Yeah, around $800-900. So that's definitely just looking at players having basketball knowledge and knowing, who seems underpriced. Tim Duncan arguably had as good of a career as Kobe Bryant. Now, Kobe gets a lot more attention, obviously, but you do realize that, eventually the market is going to pick up to players. The market is not solidified as of yet. The market kind of has its own mind, is the way I look at it. The market's going to turn to players. The market's going to turn away from certain players. And, the market just has its own mind. It's going to move on to new players. It's going to be like, oh, Tim Duncan's underpriced. Let's get him back to his, what prices he should be at. So that's kind of how I look at it. And recent guys who I've invested in are Dwayne Wade, Carmelo Anthony, and Chris Bosh. I feel like when players are playing, they don't get as much love. Obviously, when Kobe, his prices were the cheapest in his final seasons when he wasn't playing very well. Obviously, he was old. He came off an Achilles injury. That's kind of the times where his prices were very low. And then obviously once they retire, people realize, oh damn, this guy's a Hall of Famer. This guy's a first ballot Hall of Famer, which I believe Carmelo Anthony will be. He's one of the best scorers of all time. So I just strongly believe he's very underpriced. I've been buying his Topps Chrome rookie PSA 10s for around $250, $270. Definitely very underpriced. Same with Dwayne Wade. I've been buying his Topps Chrome BGS 9.5s around $400 or $500. I find that very underpriced. Just because 2003 Topps Chrome is gonna be a very iconic set, and I believe that these cards should be more expensive. And I believe personally that the market will pick up and shift their attention to Carmelo Anthony, whether it's when he retires, whether it's next year if he has a if he has like what Dwayne Wade had this year. Whoops. But yeah, I really believe that the market is going to turn to guys like Carmelo Anthony, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh when the 2003 Topps Chrome, starts to get, become an iconic set, which I believe it will be. LeBron and Jordan are the two best players to ever play. Jordan has made the 1986 Fleer set incredibly iconic, so I believe LeBron's going to make the 2003 Topps Chrome set extremely iconic. And then in terms of Gary Vee, his other kind of flip side to that is more of the gambling players. He looks for younger, underpriced players. For example, when Luka Doncic was extremely underpriced, like $40-$50 for a PSA 10, he was buying it because, he saw the potential of Luka and how underpriced he is. What I'm kind of thinking in terms of that is De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox right now and Donovan Mitchell, like a lot of the market attention right now is going to the new rookies and Luka and Trey. It's Zion, Ja, Luka, and Trey are literally, like the most sales on eBay are literally those four and LeBron and Jordan. So they're like the hottest right now. And when guys like De'Aaron Fox and Donovan Mitchell have a good season, I predict that they will be the hottest. They will be, as hot as Ja, Zion, Luka, and Trey once they have a good season. It really just market focus shifts. And when that shifts to Fox and Mitchell, his prices should go up an extreme amount. So right now, I believe is a great time to go ahead and buy Fox and Mitchell, simply because the market is not really focused on them too much. There's no reason why guys with the potential of Fox and Mitchell should be sitting at $100 for a PSA 10 Panini Prism. I believe it should be, I don't know, if he plays good and comes back from injury and starts, playing as good as other guys were. Obviously, I don't know if he's going to reach like a 30 points per game like Trae Young, but, as soon as De'Aaron Fox keeps, improving, people are going to turn to him and his prices will go up significantly. And that's definitely something I believe. If you strongly believe in someone, I believe personally, if you are going to spend any money, you should definitely go all in if you really believe in someone and spend a good chunk of your money on that player. Because think about it. If you predict that De'Aaron Fox is going to turn out to be a superstar, he turns out to be a superstar. His Panini Prism is $300-$400 like Tatum right now, or $500-$600, whatever it goes out to be. You don't want to just have one and be like, oh, well, I made a decent amount on that. But still, you want to diversify. Look at where you can really make the most money. If you think his optics are underpriced, which I personally do, go buy his optic cards and really hope that he can turn out to be what he will, because I personally believe a lot of these guys are going to really, they don't need to turn out to be top 50 players of all time. All they have to do is have a very solid season, get market attention, and the price will go up and you sell. You don't have to look at it as, oh, well, De'Aaron Fox turn out to be like Steve Nash or whoever else, is a first ballot Hall of Famer. No, we don't know if Zion's going to be a Hall of Famer. His cards are sky high, right? So I really believe just going ahead, paying attention to guys who are a little bit under the radar, and when they get on the radar, selling them, making your money, moving on, is how I'm kind of looking at the hobby right now. Stuff like this is very underpriced in my opinion. I would probably offer like $300 and get 3 of those De'Aaron Fox Panini Prisms. But yeah, that's pretty much how I'm looking at the market right now, and I guess how Gary Vee saw it like years ago, maybe months to years ago. Just kind of looking at underpriced guys. The market will turn their attention to them, and you sell and make a lot of money. So that's what I'm looking at with Fox, Mitchell, Wade, and then Wade, Carmelo, and Shaq definitely. But yeah, those are kind of my thoughts on the whole, Gary Vee, and my personal thoughts on how to implement his strategy to, I guess, current days. But yeah, hope you guys really did enjoy this video. Once again, if you guys are interested in my membership program, go ahead, DM me on Instagram at SportsCardInvest, and I'll be happy to get you guys set up. But other than that, I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'm out. Peace.